A strange figure wearing a hood has an extraordinary ability. By consuming personal belongings of the deceased, they can transform into the dead person's appearance, though only for 2 minutes. This brief window allows grieving families to fulfill their unfinished business with loved ones, and many are willing to pay top dollar for just one more glimpse of those they've lost. The bar owner has made a fortune from this peculiar service. One day, a man arrives at the bar and slaps down $2,000, desperate to see a deceased relative. Surprisingly, the owner refuses and angrily throws him out. Shortly after, the owner records a video declaring his intention to take the witch in the basement down with him. Minutes later, he emerges from the basement engulfed in flames and dies from the burns, while the witch remains completely unharmed. Days later, the owner's daughter receives news of her father's death and is summoned by the police. As she prepares to handle the funeral arrangements, a man claiming to be her father's attorney stops her, saying there's an inheritance waiting. The lawyer takes her to the bar, explaining that despite its rundown appearance, the establishment has centuries of history. Iris notices the walls covered in old photographs and spots burn marks in the hallway. At the end of the corridor, she sees a wooden door leading to the basement, emanating an eerie presence. The lawyer interrupts her thoughts, producing an inheritance document. He tells her that once she signs, the bar will be hers. Without much thought, Iris signs the contract. Though her father left her no money, at least she now has a place to live. That very night, she's awakened by the doorbell. Cautiously heading downstairs, she finds a nervous, shifty-looking man holding $4,000, begging to see his wife. Since Iris hasn't yet watched her father's video and doesn't know what's in the basement, she takes the money and tells him to return tomorrow. Back in her room, Iris opens her father's belongings and finds childhood photos and basement keys. She invites her friend Katie to the bar and tells her about Neil wanting to pay to see the witch in the basement. Iris assumes Neil has fallen for some urban legend. The next day, Neil returns as promised. The three head down to the basement where 2 chairs face each other. Behind the chairs, there's a large hole in the wall shrouded in darkness. Suddenly, the witch walks straight toward Iris, who frantically tells her to stop. The witch obeys completely. Iris orders her to sit, and Neil hands over a ring. The witch swallows it, and after a moment of struggle, transforms. But when Neil removes the hood, he's shocked to discover it's his own mother. Due to copyright restrictions, if you're interested, check out the movie Baghead.